Hello people, it's Basic English by me, Sania. So a little information about me. I'm pursuing BSc LLB from Sharda University. You can also call me a science side lawyer. I'm a passionate teacher and you can follow me on unacademy.com. This is the link for this. There are many other tutors as well dealing with other and the subjects, so do follow them as well. Your feedback is really precious to me, so please rate, review, recommend, share, and comment. And if you have any question regarding any type of the lesson, do comment and I will answer to it. So today we will learn how to write formal letters. In my previous lessons, I have been telling you how to write informal letters. I have told you that letters are of two types, informal and formal. Informal, when you are writing to someone you are very friendly with, they can be your relative, your friends, or they can be your boss as well if they are friendly to you. And formal letters are specifically to those when you are writing a letter to an official, to the official level, and you're not friendly to it. Okay, since this topic is very long, I have divided it in three parts. It is the first part. Okay, so before dealing with the format of formal letter, let us know what is actually a formal letter. A formal letter includes many things that are related to business letters. In other words, it can be said that all business letters are formal letters. Any kind of communication that is official can be carried out by sending a formal letter. There are many types of letter that fulfill formal purpose of recommendation letter, job application, invitation letter, complaint letter, etc. This actually letter tells how is your personality, and through this letter other person judge that you are capable of the job or recommendation or anything else. Okay, so let us deal with the formal letter format. Let us deal with the basic of it. So first, add contact details. Adding your contact details is very important. Why? Because if you're writing a very formal letter, like for example you're writing to your boss and for the job application, and if he finalize you, how will he contact you? So in contact details you add the address at the top, following by the email address, because nowadays everyone is getting socialized, so email address has to be put, phone number. Some of the letters you can add email address, phone number in the end also, but then you should make a point that it should be in the front. Okay, second, add date. Contact details informal one. I told you that putting your address, and in this I am telling you to put your phone number and email address, right? Date. Date is important in both formal and informal letters. You have to put it, no way around. If you don't put, you will be facing deduction of marks in your exams. Okay. It is important to add dates, because if you want to continue further communication, then adding date make it easy to keep a tab on your letters. Like the first letter I have given on Sunday, second letter Monday, third letter. So after the fourth day, you can say that I have been sending you letters such times, right? Third, add salutation. What is salutation? Salutation is the important part of the letter, should be added in the beginning as well as in the end. It is not important in informal one, but in the formal letters it is very essential. Because in business or formal letters it is very important to add salutation that can match well with the subject with your letter. If your subject doesn't go with the salutation, the reader gets to know that the person writing the letter is either not interested or not in his senses or not very serious, because a formal letter has to be serious. You cannot go with the friendly tone, because in the friendly tone you have to go with the informal one. So that can match with the subject of your letter. Don't go friendly. This is something a very important advice. Kindly take it very seriously. Do not get friendly, because if you're writing a letter to an official, he is very to the point and very straight. He is not interested in your emotions and your friendly nature, because he is on the official level, professional level, while adding the salutation. Okay, I will tell you the letter, giving you more examples, but let us see more of it, right? I'm telling you today the basics. Fourth, body of the letter. Very, very important. Body is most important in both the letters, in the informal and the formal. What kind of details you want to include in your letter? That is depending on the answers. Like you have to give a job application, for example. So what you will put in the body of letter? You will tell your qualifications. Your content should carry all the proof or your qualifications, from where, whatever your certificates, from where you got your marks, from which university you did diploma and all this, something like that. So what is the subject of your letter? It purely depend on that. Depending on the answers, you can select the content of the letter. If required, you can add few suggestions or solutions as well. But if it is required, if it is not required, you do not need to. This sentence only valid when you are putting a complete letter. In a complete letter, you can say, like for example, you have been complaining to MCD for sewage. Okay, so what you will give solutions in the last of the body. You will say that this problem I have been suffering from, and these are some solutions. You can also think about it. But in case of a job application, if you write like you have to put me on the service, the person reading the letter will get a negative impression and will not give you the job. Fifth, get the letter printed. Please, this is a very important advice and very important thing to be noted. In formal letters, the letter should be printed, because the writing, if you're writing the letter, it is taken as informal one in a very handy way. The formal letters should always be given in a printed form in order to put the professional, official way look. Okay, informal letter look sometimes if they are handwritten, it's okay. Even people will like if you're writing informal letters in your own handwriting. But with the formal letters, you should always go with the printed form. After getting a printout, get one copy of the letter with you as the proof. How to write a formal letter. Now these I will tell you in my second lesson. Okay. So stay tuned and do watch my lesson. Okay. Thank you.